The crypto market has been hit hard. We've seen that BTC has actually gone down up to 29k, so 7 days at negative 17.8%. The market is actually trying to recover from the hit. Many of these tokens are actually bleeding, so you can see most of them are actually red from the graphs here. They're actually just trying to recover, but we are not really sure about this one. It might just still be too early to say that we are actually going to recover back from the bleeding. We can see Ethereum now sits at $2,000 from the $3,000 in the last 7 days. One of the crypto tokens that have actually been hit hard by this crash is the Terra Luna. We know that the Terra Luna was created by the Terra lab. They created Terra token, which is the Luna, and the UST algorithmic stablecoin. This token sometimes it can go underpeg to the dollar, and it can also go overpeg. So the way it works that when it's underpeg, we mint more Luna and then burn to make this token to be overpeg to the dollar. So when it's overpeg, we mint more UST, and then there's massive sell-off of the UST token, then it goes down again. One of the way that people were using this UST and Luna token to earn passively was on the Anchor protocol, which was offering up to 19 to 20% passive income on the UST stablecoin. Before the crash, it was sitting at the number 7 most valuable token by market cap, but so far the Luna token has actually crashed. You can see here Luna sits at the number 100 valued token by market cap from the number 7. It actually crashed by 99.8%. These are 100% by 7 days. The Luna token today is at $0. This is a very huge crash for the token. Those guys who are hugely invested on this token they have actually lost a lot of money. If you had invested in the Terra Luna token, we are really sorry for the loss. You can see within just 7 days, this is a 7-day chart, the token has gone from $80 up to $0. It's a very major crash that has actually hit the market so hard. So people have lost money, whether you are in the Anchor protocol. Remember, when you're in Anchor protocol, it means that you are interacting with the Terra Luna network, because you needed to be having the UST, and the UST token itself has actually lost the peg to the dollar. Today the UST token sits at 13 cents. It's actually lost its peg to the dollar. Within 7 days, the token has lost up to 86% of its value from the $1 mark. It means that those guys who are hugely invested on UST2 or in the Anchor protocol, these guys have actually lost a lot of their money. Some of the updates that are actually coming: Binance suspended trading, the withdrawal, the deposit on the Terra network. We are seeing some tweets from the Kwon, who is the CEO of the Terra lab, is trying to make this token to recover, but it's actually too early to say that they might actually find ways to make this token to recover its value. A token are coming all the way from $80 up to $0 within just 7 days. It shows that they are actually lagging behind their innovation and the security for this protocol. You can see some of the updates here from Binance tweets. Binance will remove and cease trading on the following spot trading pairs. So we have the BTC UST, Luna UST, ETH UST, BNB UST, UST USDT. Most of the pairs on the UST and the Luna were being removed. The Binance futures will release USDT margin ANC, which is the Anchor token, a perpetual contract. Tokens related to the projects from the Kwon were actually being removed from trading on Binance. Update: resumption of Luna, BUSD and UST spot trading is delayed. You can see most of these updates is based on Luna network, the UST and the ANC, the Anchor token itself. Sometimes they do make it to be tradable, sometimes they do suspend the trading, they also suspend the withdrawal. So one of the things that you should actually learn from this is that you should not actually leave a lot of your money in the central finance. These are the likes of Binance, the Get.io, the KuCoin. Remember, when you give them your funds, a lot of your funds or all of your funds, it means that they are actually controlling what you can do with your funds. So you can see they are trying to control what people can do with their funds, because the Terra network has actually crashed. If at all you had your funds in your MetaMask, you could actually sell those tokens and avoid losing all your funds. But if you are having your funds in Binance, then it means that your trading was actually being controlled. You could not trade at some time. It means that this token going to $0, you have actually lost all your funds. So this is a lesson to you guys that you should not always leave all your funds in centralized finance. The exchanges have your funds with you in your MetaMask, the Ledger Nano. I made a video about how to secure your funds with Ledger Nano. So if you want to actually buy this Ledger Nano, the S and the X, I have a link that you can actually take a look into in the description below, so that you can actually secure your funds, not having all your funds in the centralized finance like the Binance. When Luna actually started the crashing, the coin actually tweeted, he said, "Yeah, dear Terra community, I understand the last 72 hours have been extremely tough on all of you. Know that I am resolved to work with every one of you to weather this crisis, and we will build our way out of this." So he's actually trying to make people to know that there is actually plans to make a way out of this crisis together. So I give a few review of the USD trading. It was trading at 50 cents. Today we've seen it trading at 13 cents. So he says here the price stabilization mechanism is absorbing USD supply over 10% of the total supply, but the cost of absorbing so much stable coin at the same time has stretched out the on-chain swap spread to 40%. The Luna price has diminished dramatically, absorbing the ABS. One of the major things that he was going to do, we endorsed the community proposal 1164 to increase base pool from 50 million to 100 million SDR. That is the decrease pool recovery block from 36 to 18. This will increase minting capacity from 293 million to 1200 million. This should allow the system to absorb the USD more quickly. They were actually going to increase the minting speed so that USD could actually be helped. To get more updates from Dokwon, you can actually follow him from Twitter, or you can actually go to the Terra Discord server to get more updates based on what they are actually trying to do to make this token recover from this crisis. But it's a lesson for you guys that all these crypto coins that are actually so risky. Don't actually put all your money into one token. Try to diversify your portfolio. I've always spoken of diversifying our portfolio. Don't know what's actually going to happen. We've seen that the market has been plummeting, but this kind of crash from the Terra Luna, it's actually so huge. Looking here from DeFi Llama, we can see the total value lock on the Luna network has actually gone down negative 88%. This token has gone from around 35 billion value lock to 518 million. These are negative 88.16% within 24-hour change. There's a lot of money are being actually liquidated from this Terra network. Looking at some of the protocols on the Terra network, we have the Anchor. You can see it's actually been wiped negative 98% within 7 days. 1 month negative 97%. There's been a lot of liquidation on this Terra network. One piece of advice that I can give is that with this kind of market crash, you can try and see on what you can raise into the Terra network. This is not actually a financial advice, but if you can take a risk on it, remember it's now trading at $0. So when you try to put small amount of money into it, it means you are going to scoop a lot of money. And if the recovery strategies actually work, it means that you will be in to gain a lot of money from buying this token at the $0 mark. If you could actually buy it at the $50, why not try now when it's trading at $0? If you don't feel like you can lose that amount of money you are going to put into the Terra network, do not actually try to put that money into it. But if you want to take some risk, it's actually high risk because the token has continually gone down. It's continually tanking. I'm just trying to continually watch the updates on the Twitter account or from YouTube, from Binance updates to see what's going to actually happen with this Luna token. Is it actually going to vanish, or they're actually going to make some plans that are going to make this token to recover from these losses? That's it about the update. Remember, we've always said that the crypto market is very risky. There's nothing that you can actually go with your bare head without taking into consideration the risk involved with the smart contract itself. If you want to know more about this kind of updates on the crypto space, this is the channel to be. Just hit the subscribe button, like this video. Also share it to other people so that they know there are many risks involved with the crypto space. It's not actually where you just come in and expect to reap funds easily. There are actually real risks involved with them. Peace guys.